Hello again and welcome back. We're looking at Relic and Ruin again today. We have just finished our game against the big lads, man-eaters, and today I'm going to show you how to sell your weirdstone to acquire more gold, how to recruit warriors to replace those who have fallen, and how to buy new equipment. So we're going to start out by selling our weirdstone shards. And to do that, you need to visit the trading post. Then up here, you can click on Sell for Weirdstone Shards. And it'll tell you how much you're getting total, how much you get for each shard. You'll notice again that every shard is worth a little bit less than the one before it. There are some odd points where it jumps up a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm going to sell all three of my shards because I really need some money right now. So we're going to sell that, sell shards. We now have 67 gold coins. And now we're going to see what we can do. Rather than buying equipment right away, I'm going to go back and buy another henchman because I would like to bring that back up to strength. So right now, we cannot hire any heroes because we have all of our heroes, but we can hire marksmen, pistoliers, and sons of the gun, or we can hire a hired sword. Bear in mind, this is every hired sword present on the new Mordheimer, and there is currently no way to restrict that in the game rules or filter it here. But if you were, for instance, looking for a pit fighter, you need some melee backup. You can just type in whatever you're looking for, and it will come up here. Right now, I would like to hire another son of the gun, increase the size of this group a little bit. So we're going to go to recruit. Now we could do a new group of sons of the gun, and they would start with nothing. And we could give their group a name, and we can pick how many models we want. I want to add this to an existing group. They're going to level up next time. I'm going to hope they'll get something good. So I'm going to add them to group 1, Sons of the Guns. It's going to automatically increase the price. The price is the base cost, the shield, the club, and then 2 gold because I have an experience point. My veteran pool was 10, so I could hire quite a lot of these, more than I have money for. I don't have money to do it, but if I did, I could jump up to 2. As you see, I don't have quite enough gold, although I'm close. So we'll go back to 1, and we'll recruit. And this band now has 2 in it. This group now has 2 in it. We still have 1 each of the marksmen. So we don't have enough money left to recruit more, or at least not anyone I want to recruit. So we'll go back to the campaign. And we'll go back to the trading post. We're a little concerned about our underclassmen not having any kind of defense. So we're going to get them some shields. They're only going to help if they're being shot at, but they're pretty cheap and they are useful if they're being shot at. So we're going to buy those, and we're going to assign the first one to Sigmund, confirm purchase. And we're going to buy another one, and we're going to assign that to Heinrich. Now it's worth noting some warbands have special purchase prices, so some things might be more or less expensive. You can adjust that here if you need to. The price it gives is the default price from the core rulebook. That is not always 100% accurate. For instance, if I were buying firearms, I would be paying a lower price for them because I am playing Nuln. But for right now, we're gonna buy this shield. I'm gonna take a quick look, see if I can find a pistol, just so you can see how this works. So we're going to scroll down. Here's a pistol. I can afford a pistol. Perhaps I'll buy one for my senior student. So this has a rarity value. So I need to buy, and then it will ask me, usually, yes, who is rolling to find it? Say I find Fritz. Now I can either find it and confirm the purchase if I rolled high enough, or say, nope, he didn't find it. Moving on. So and again, the purchase price here, it depends on whether you're buying one or two. So it is common in many wartime groups to roll all of the searches ahead of time and say, okay, at the end of the end of the battle, both opponents are still standing there. Everyone makes their rarity rolls. So in that case, you'll come in here with a list and you can just say, well, I know that Hans rolled a 9, so we're just going to say that Hans is going to roll it. And he found the item. On the other hand, you might be looking at a situation where everybody rolls while they're purchasing items, and everybody says, I'm going to look for this item. And Fritz rolls a 4. Poor Fritz. Item not found. So it goes away. Well, now we need to try it again. Price is still 15, but now Fritz can't roll for it because Fritz has already made his roll. However, Hans is a good-looking guy, flashy. He's got a nice big handgun. He's walking around the market looking like he owns the place. So what's he going to roll? Well, Hans rolls an 11. It's a pity he wasn't looking for something better, but he rolled an 11. So he can say, item found, confirm purchase. It's still going to Helmut, our senior student. And there we go. And that's how that works. And that is basically everything to know about purchasing items and hiring people. It's also worth looking at how to manage your stash. So your stash is all of the equipment that you have in storage. So, well, maybe we're rethinking that pistol. We're not so sure about giving that to Helmut. His BS isn't very good. He's mostly trying to get into melee. He could use it in the first turn of melee, or maybe if someone's trying to run away from him, but maybe we'll put that in the stash and wait for someone better. So here, we could give it to any of our other members who are allowed to carry pistols. We could also just put it in the stash. It'll tell you here, one pistol leaves the source. If he had two, I could say two. However, I don't. It does, if you can read it here, say one available at source. On my screen, that's a little bit hard to read. On yours, it may not be. So we're going to move this. It leaves the source. The source is Helmut. It goes to the destination, which we've picked here as the warband stash, and we'll confirm the move. Later on, of course, Helmut gains perhaps a point of BS, or maybe he's getting into a lot of fights with things that are tougher than he can beat. So we're going to move that back again. We pick a destination, we pick a quantity, and we confirm the move, and now Helmut has his pistol back. And you can see here that Sigmund and Heinrich have their shields. We have two members of the Sons of the Gun, and so on. So that's the stash. You can also, again, see Weirdstone and Gold Crowns here. And I think that's all I have for today's video. It's quite short, but this is a relatively easy to use tool. So I am quite enjoying it, and I hope you are as well. Have a good day.